Hello class, today we're going to do revisions on chapter 9, speed and acceleration. Okay, there are a few formulas you have to remember for this topic, the way to calculate speed and the way to calculate acceleration. Okay, we'll revise it when we calculate and solve all these questions. So for question number 1, a swimmer took 23.5 seconds to swim first 50 meter and another 26.5 to swim the next 50 meter. Questions require you to calculate the average speed of the swimmer. So the way to calculate average speed, you have to use total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Okay, so to calculate average speed, we have to find total distance traveled. Okay, for the first part, you travel 50 and the next 50 here. That means total distance will be 100. Okay, and divided by the total time taken. Total time taken is 23.5 plus 26.5. Okay, so it will be 100 meter, which is the total distance, divided by the total time taken. The total time taken after you sum up will be 50 seconds. So the average speed for the swimmer will be 2 meter per second. Okay, next. Okay, John left his house at 11:25 morning. Okay, which was 169 km away. He reached the town at 2:40 p.m. Okay, so question asks you to calculate the speed for John. So in this case, to calculate speed, you have to know what is the distance, already given 169 km, and then the time taken. So this one is not given straight away. How long it takes. So you have to calculate what is the time, what is the gap between 11:25 to 2:40. Okay, so for time taken, you have to use 2:40 minus 11:25 on morning. Okay, usually we're going to change this 2:40. The 2:40 is equivalent to 1440 hours in 24-hour system. Okay, so we're going to minus. Okay, find what is the time taken. So we're going to find 1440 minus 11:25. So it's equivalent to 3 hours and also 15 minutes. Okay, 3 hours and 15 minutes. And this 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes is also equals to, if we change to hour, because the questions ask us to answer in km per hour, so we have to change this 50 minutes to hours. Okay, so 3 hours 15 minutes actually is 15 over 60, right? 15 over 60 hours, so it will be 3.25 3.25 hours. So the speed is equals to 169 km divided by 3.25 hours. Okay, so after calculations we will get 52 km per hour. Okay, remember how to change the time taken. Okay, how to find the time taken and change it to hour. You cannot write in minutes because unit they want is km per hour. Okay, next questions 1b. Diagram show a speed graph for the movement of the motorcycle in 40 seconds. given the acceleration of the motorcycle is 0.5 meter per second squared. So means every second it will going to increase by 0.5 second. Okay, so first you have to find what is the final velocity when it reach 40 seconds. So to get the velocity is acceleration times time, right? V equals to uh, u plus at, initial velocity plus the acceleration times. Okay, so the velocity in this case is the u is 0 plus acceleration is 0.5 per second increases. So this you have to multiply by 40. Okay, so 20, you will get 20. That means the velocity after at the 40 seconds here is 20. Okay, so question asks you to calculate the distance traveled in this process when 0 to 20 in 40 seconds. How long it takes? How far is it can achieve? So what you're going to do is you can find the area under the graph, or we know the distance travel is the average speed. Average speed means 20 plus 0. 20 plus 0. Find the average speed. Average speed times time. Times the time taken, 40 seconds. Okay, so you will have answer 400 meter. Okay, next. Noreen drives a car to his house at the speed of 90 km per hour. Okay, he then change his speed to 120 in 30 minutes. Okay, calculate the accelerations in km per hour squared. So the change of speed, to calculate accelerations, we use final velocity minus the initial velocity divided by the time taken. Okay, so the final velocity is 120 minus the initial velocity is 90 km per hour, and then you divide the time taken. The time taken is 30 minutes. Can you change 30 minutes to hour? 30 minutes is equivalent to half hour, right? So it's 0.5. Okay, so you will get 120 minus 90. Okay, solve this part, you have 60 km per hour squared. Okay, so here is answer for questions 1. Please continue for questions 2.